the fuck do I get my petroleum over here? Oh. Probably have to do the same thing above as well. Almost 12. Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. That shit crazy. Okay. Okay, I think this makes sense what I'm trying to do here. I think it makes sense. This is going to save me wasting all my ceramic, basically, that I want to use for doing this aquatuner build. So, I think this makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to slap down a tank out here. So we'll pull a little bit of space out. I might want to do tubes and stuff later, so I'll leave a little bit of space here. And slap down a tank. Like so. It's only going to have oil in it, so it doesn't really need to be anything petroleum in it. And then we'll have... I'll do this with ceramic. We'll have a pipe. Fuck it. Just debating. Yeah, I made all this piping out of ceramic. I'm going to rip all this out. The whole point of this is that I don't need to use any ceramic for any of this piping, so that's what we're going to do. So let's now get a liquid shut-off. Do I want to put a valve in? A fucking long way to an automation. I'm just thinking of put an automation at this end. Automation on the pipe down here to say if it's got any liquid in it. If so, don't run. Do you know what I mean? Probably do it on a piece of pipe here. Looks like a Factorio bus. I got about all the piping. You should see my single player game. Holy shit! I've gone ham with the piping on that one. Jeez. Now then, I might need to do a bridge here. Let's see. I'll just empty this pipe before we do anything else. So, let's see. GG, how are you, buddy? It is. The space upgrade is now live. It is. We are live, everyone. This could be ceramics. This is going to constantly have stuff in it. So let's bang you in there. Just debating whether I want to do this like a clock sensor. I could have it on a clock sensor and just pump liquid for like a few seconds, but I just don't know if it's going to build up over time. What is the lowest percentage we can do on a clock sensor? Can we go into like decimal? No, we can't, can we? Do it on a buffer. Wish all this carbon dioxide would hurry up and feck off out the base. Holy shit. What kind of places can you travel to? You can't necessarily travel to anywhere. You don't physically set foot on a different planet or anything. Yet. Whether you will in the future, who knows? What would be a good way of doing this, guys? So, my thinking is... we're going to be sending the same amount of liquid to all of these things, but they're all going to be getting different amounts of use. So do I really want to send... do I really want to send an automation signal from the very far end of here? Like the very end piece of pipe. Do I really want to do that? Let's just rip these out. The only bits of pipe I'm going to leave as ceramic, by the way, are bits that have liquid sat in them. Let's do Igneous. So what I'm thinking is we can bridge this feed. If I bridged it there. It gives me a pipe to read off and I can put a bridge over for the automation. Fuck! Oh shit! That feel when you just find everything is in your way. Everything is in my way. Everything. Son of a bitch. Right, okay. Whatever. Let's see. I want my piping to look symmetrical in these things. So you just explore farther up the top of the map then? No, not really, mate. Your space biome is exactly the same. All that really changes now is there is a space map, which I've not even looked at yet. I don't know if I can. I don't even know if I can look at the star map. I think I need to build a telescope first. What about if we press... can we toggle it? No. Can't look at the star map thing yet. Right, let me just build that whilst I decide what I want to do. Why is there iron ore and eggshell and stuff in here? Let's just empty that storage. Got wolframite and eggshell and all sorts of crap in here. Alright. Oh, piss. Yeah, this cannot keep up with the volcano. It's kind of screwed everything up. It's done great in our oxygen setup and for other bits, but it cannot keep up with the volcano. The water's just coming in too hot. Too hot, too toasty. I mean, it's still giving us cooling water, you know, cool water, but just not, can't handle the throughput. The problem is our radiator takes up any additional space, meaning this water's got literally nowhere to go. Oh, Oh, it's gonna fucking boil if I'm not careful. How long till this goes dormant? How many eruptions are left? 3 cycles. I've not got a very big margin. I've got like 20 degrees before this boils, so let's see what happens. I do have a tank I could dump it into right here. I think this is all polluted water. Should I just do that for now? Because this is getting wham. Let's just bridge off here a second. I just need to dump this crap out, as I say. Just gonna make a bit of a mess. There's always something just to ruin your day. Always. Don't need to worry about insulated pipe, we'll just bang this in there. Bang. If this boils, I'll be very upset. Okay, I made a super fountain. Big old fountain of piss. Oh, we'd already dropped some oil and stuff down here anyway. I'd not even paid attention to that. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. That's what it's there for. As long as it doesn't go in my tank, I don't really mind. Right, let's just stop you now. It's taking too much dupe time. We'll turn all these off. How much fine carbon have we got? Oh, way too much. Okay. There we go. There we go. And we are dumping a load of water out from our build at the minute, but that's fine. I can pass it back through later. That should solve this just for now, until it goes dormant, and by that time hopefully we can crack on with this stuff. So, let me just finish sorting out these jetpacks, and then we will be mobile again. I've got a lot of piping to build in the base. Okay, you're now empty, so let's get rid of you. Where can we get rid of? Where the hell did I even... What am I even doing here? Yeah, we'll get rid of all this. And this. Wow. A lot of mess. Rip all of you out. Lovely. Lovely. Right, okay. I also need to finish this. Oh no, the oxygen pipe's already in, so we just literally need petroleum for this now. And then that's this side done. And I think what I'm probably going to do is do like a mesh tile floor all the way across here or something, so that I can separate the top from the bottom, if you like. I want a bottom set of jetpacks, and I want some upper jetpacks. I think that's what I want. I've got space down here to put quite a few in. And then later on in the game, when it stops being an issue, it's not really an issue at all. You know what? Let's just build enough fucking jetpacks for everyone. That's the ultimate goal, isn't it? So we'll have 8 up here. I can put another 10 down here, dead easy. I think that'll sort us out. So all of this is lovely, but rockets when? Rockets, listen, nerd. Today the deal is, I want to get jetpacks sorted so that I can get up to the space layer, get this capped, because we've got a problem over here that's going to become a bigger problem very soon. Get all this capped, and then rockets. Alright, that's why at the moment, we're waiting on steel. Steel is the bottleneck. Okay, but as Sword had said earlier, once we get up to space, we'll get access to all this iron that's kicking around. All this iron. All this. There's loads of it. And our dudes will be able to fly around and get it all. So all I need to do is get the jetpack sorted, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. We are in a late game base, don't forget, guys, so things do take a little time to get done when there's other things that need doing as well. I can just do everything priority 9 if you like. I can keep doing this. I have no problems with that. You know I have no problems with that. I'll fix all this other shit later. I have no problems with it whatsoever. We'll do it all priority 9. If that's what you want, we'll do it. Just like Razimir. Fair enough. Like when you told me how to pronounce Nokia incorrectly. Silly nerd. Silly nerd. 9s, all 9s. Right. Oh shit. Lovely. It's all going to be a bit janky for a bit whilst we get all this piping deconstructed and rebuilt and stuff. There's quite a lot of piping to do here. There's quite a few bridges I'm going to need to slap in through the base as well. I don't quite know how we're going to do that yet. It should be fine. Again, I will do a bit of a piping overhaul at some point. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. There will be an piping overhaul. No, better to use 8. That way anything base critical will still happen. There's nothing base critical really, mate. The only thing that's base critical is cook food and do critters. Anything other than that is just get to it when you can. Oh, and sieves, I suppose. We've got 2 water sieves that need a bit of sand every now and again, but we've not really got anything base critical. It's why I can do priority 9 without much fear, to be honest. There's not that much stuff for my dupes to be doing at the minute, which is good. Do critter, you monster. Not doing that sense. Well, not necessarily, I suppose. I mean, I wouldn't rule anything out in this colony, to be honest. You should try to start leaving 1 tile between your pipes so you can bridge across. I already can bridge across. That's what double... You just bridge into a bridge. I already can do that. I really don't mind doing that here. I'm gonna get rid of all this piping at some point. See, this is me. This is a 4-way junction. Like, well, sort of. Lovely. Okay. So again, we're going to be making a bit of a mess here and there, but meh. It is fine. Let's just be a little bit of normal water down here. Could put down a tile maybe to alleviate the mess. Had to be pretty desperate to look at a hatcher that way. Well, you wouldn't go for the face, let's put it that way, would you? You wouldn't... That's not... Listen, I don't want to be too graphic, but if I was to... If I was the last man on Earth, and the only woman on Earth was a hatch, I would not go for the face entrance, shall we say. That is not the approach I would take. I'm saying no more, alright? Lovely. I have a small question. Why you need those bridges and shower area? It's because I wanted to give my showers like a buffer of water, but I really don't need them. These aren't needed, really. If I had 10 showers in a row, it might have been needed, or 11, really. But old habits, really, mate. Old habits. This is just a buffer of water so that every shower's got access to some water, but again, not really needed. I should have really left more space and just slapped in a tank. That would have been the solution, but hindsight is a wonderful thing, and these rooms are not big enough. So if these builds down here had all been 16 wide, I'd have probably put some tanks in each bit. So a tank for the toilets, tanks for the showers, and then I'd have done it all with shut-off switches. Because tanks don't radiate any heat. So keeping your liquid in your tanks and only pumping a little bit of liquid when you want it means that you don't need these ceramic pipes everywhere, which is kind of the approach that we're going to do here in a minute. I'm just not sure how I want to do the automation on this wire. They spit eggs by mouth. I don't think there is another way. Oh shit, yeah, you make a good point. They must have an ear hole or something. They must have something. There must be something you can take a run at. Jeez. Christ. Yeah, let's do the same over here. We'll use this bit of wire here. Make sure this is all a 9. A hole is a hole. Nice nerd. Jesus. Made me sound like a deviant. Not a deviant. Alright. Does anyone have any bright ideas about how what I can use for this shut-off to make sure I only get a little bit of fuel in here? It's all going to be split evenly. So maybe a clock sensor is the way and I'm just overcomplicating things. Maybe we'll do and clock sensor. And we'll do it for like 1% and see how that works. What do we think? I mean, it might still pump way more than we need, but we'll see. So this is all in now. We just need to get the power on. And then we'll make these vacancy only. And then we'll put some more in down here. Yeah. Coney, how's it going, buddy? Thank you, those are your words, merely laid bare for the records of history. The annals of history. Don't get me started on annals. Alright, priority 9 is not fast enough. Hurry up. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, yeah, we're up to 9 tons of iron now. I think we'll go double steel for a bit and really get the steel production going. So we seem to be making more steel than iron. More iron than steel, rather. I suppose it's because we're waiting on the lime, isn't it? So we've got no more... Let's see. Got enough refined carbon forever, I reckon. We've got 2 tons of fossil, which is not really enough. Yeah, I was going to put all automation in there, but... I probably need a bit more than I've put in. I probably need... Let's see, refined carbon. I need to set up a proper rock granulator area, really, but for now, this will do. These two will do. Let's set both of these on fossil, actually. What are you on at the minute? You're on fossil. You're on eggshell. Let's go both to fossil. And let's make these go with some gusto. Oh shit. Whee. So we'll give these a little bit of petroleum in the evening. How about that? So they're going to be on for 0.3%. So what's that? Like a third of a second? What? Wait, hold on. 1% is 6 seconds. So that's going to be like 2 seconds it'll be on for or something, yeah? Just under 2 seconds. Just talking about using tanks as a buffer, so you can set up automation to read the pipe after a tank to see if it's empty. Yeah, but I'm detecting the wrong. That'd be detecting the wrong side of the pipe. I wanna be detecting when these bits are empty. Now the thing is, I do have a feed that is splitting all my petroleum evenly, but I have no guarantee how many jetpacks are going to get used on any side because they can use as much as they want. So I think we'll do this. We'll try and just fine-tune it so we deliver enough roughly for a cycle without building up. Put a buffer tank outside the other side for symmetry. Use 4 or 8 ceramic insulated pipes and a pipe sensor on the jetpack tanks. Buffer tank outside the other side for symmetry. Oh, so that would empty it then. Use 4 or 8 ceramic insulated pipes and a pipe sensor on the jetpack tanks. I still need to run automation all the way over here then, don't I? How would that work? So only if the pipe on this far side was I should have done this a little bit smarter really, shouldn't I? Oh, I know what I did wrong. What a fool. We'll get rid of the swash sticker because obviously I didn't want it to begin with. I did not want a swash sticker. Before any of you correct me on the pronunciation, I'm assuming I'm probably saying that wrong as well. Let's get rid of this. That better. That will work now. That'll give them priority. Exosuits get filled first, or jetpacks get filled first, and then it goes on its merry way. Yeah. I don't want being a diva, just ask Tortmader. Tortmader? If my Akatuna takes water to under 0 degrees C, is that what's breaking the pipes? Yes, Suhai, but if it's normal clean water, yeah. Even so, Lifehouse tricks just in from college, and bam, you're on the box. Dunk, how's it going, mate? Probably putting the cart before the horse. I don't usually make the cycle 600 IC. I think Broski Bot is working. I don't think I've seen anyone say the G word all stream. You don't think Broski Bot is working, or you think it is working? Problem with using automation that far away is that it will lag due to the long length of the pipe. By the time the automation shuts it off, there'll be quite a bit in the pipes. That's what I was thinking with Chunga. Like, I don't quite know of a little easy way of doing it. So, I mean, we'll have just given these a burst of petroleum. So we should have some down here. It's probably all been consumed already. So I might just let's get a little bit of a buffer going just for now to get the shit. Oh, I'm going to regret this decision, but we'll get a little bit of petroleum down there. And then I'll just keep an eye on it, basically. We shouldn't need all that much. Ooh. Oh, I saw a 0.5 then. That would please me greatly. Oh. Mercy. Mercy. Oh, saw it again. Oh, fuck. It's a single pixel, but I did it! I did it! So that's 3 seconds. That'll be okay, won't it? That'll be fine. Okay, Shizbit and Travaldo. Incredible. Travaldo? No. Is Travaldo a dum-dum? I think Travaldo might be a dum-dum. Unlucky Travaldo, you're going to be a farmer. Excuse me. Good, we're getting there. It is working because it is deterring people. I got what you meant, nerd. I just didn't want to draw attention to it because people will start spamming it now. Maybe valve the flow down or stick another buffer tank on the other side and control each side independently, but that means you get more pipe into one. I know, that's the fucker. I think we will try my little janky method for now. It may seem very inaccurate, and I fully agree that that is exactly what it is. Why is a packet stuck there? Why is there a packet stuck there? Oh, it's this bit of the pipe, isn't it? Boosh. Right, okay, that's fine. It is a bit janky, but I think it should work. I just need to give these a bit of fuel to get them started, I think. Did I make any more suits, or am I tripping balls? Should I make another 4 just to see? We're going to want them ultimately. We're going to want them ultimately. I'm going to put another jet suit thing down here, I think. Fuck it. Let's do a bit of base expansion again. Let's square off this corner, and then we'll put some more jet suits down here. It's this level, isn't it? Boosh. I want this water out of the way, and then we'll square this off. That will be good. Oh shit, I was in the middle of doing something before, wasn't I? Did I get rid of that pipe? Wait, where did the water go? Did I mop the water? Am I losing my mind? Was there no water in the pipe when I mopped it? Oh, they must have got it as the packet was bouncing just perfectly. Beautiful. That's what I like. That's incredible. Uh-oh. Oh, it's because you've emptied one of these tanks. That's fine. So this is now going to have to deal with the super hot water. Getting rid of the super hot water backlog, but that's absolutely fine. What I really need to do is remove all this excess piping up here that I don't need anymore. It's all ceramic as well, so I'll get a shitload of ceramic back. Yeah, I turned up them off, didn't I? So how can I get this pipe back to not being an absolute bastard? Might just bridge it there. Let's just deconstruct this. And then we can empty all this manually. It's not a lot to do. There we go. This is going to be quite the undertaking. So you go up around there, and then you'll come down here. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of you as well. I'm trying to figure out my own maze of piping. I kind of did this when I was a bit sleepy the other night as well, in fairness, but I think it will be fine. So we'll get them emptied. I only need to do the end one, didn't I? In theory. Okay. Hey lady. Welcome home. I'm sorry you had shitty time.